听说是个粪 game。亮度设置，确认。New game。哈哈哈。普通好了。正在加载。啊，总之听说这是一个粪 game。到底有多粪，我也很想知道。
Could you stand a little taller, just a tad?
Like this?
Yes, yes. The chin a tiny bit lower. Gaze a little more to the right. There! Now, hold the pose.
就用预设的吧，我他妈懒得。我他妈懒得改了。眼睛的颜色，蓝色好了。毛发的颜色，越右边越白，越左边越黑咯。有点英国佬也不错。萨代，我没有办法改我的名字哦。起始要当什么呢？马吉古。不知道哎，选什么好？马吉古吗？我被揍几个马吉古。魔术师。术士就是什么？战场控制。算了啊，当我不知道玩什么时候，先选近战就对了。分配第一个点数啊。敏捷。推荐力量跟耐力欸。那我选这个好了，战场控制。单手重武器，单手剑跟火器。 科学坑开锁，科学。哦，好 ，OK。
Just a few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lord, out of my mouth. Your particularity gives character.
You're still here?
We've nearly finished. Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry, I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Thélème and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name. I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lord. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir. Truly, I must be going.
My lord, please, I beg you. Her Highness has personally requested I finish it.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
小小，这操作也他妈太滑了吧！嗨，你知道吗？我他妈镜头超敏感。对嘛，这样子就比较好一点。干妈，刚刚那个速度快到我干你老师我都要受不了。
Sire, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
为什么？陪我一下嘛，很小气耶。其实我也蛮想继续画画的。按住叉会加速。 好，我不知道我要干嘛，反正先乱走。还好这个宫殿看起来就是画面看起来不咋地，就是了。不过我觉得我还可以接受了。
Hey! Green blood!
Kurt.
And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as you'll go.
Oh, enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Ha! Kurt! I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see.
Hey, no.我靠！我一定要吗？ 哎，给点面子啊！
What a green blood. Me who thought myself a competent weapons master.
It's becoming a little hard to believe.
Don't add insult to injury. This is humiliating enough. We'll need to get you through the basics, or you risk getting your feathers plucked at the first sign of trouble.
That could definitely come in handy.
In that case, Otto here is going to be your training partner. Go! Fight with honor! It appears we've brushed up on the basics.
我觉得这好难用
And
哦
I'd。like to be on my way. I've quite the list of things to do before we depart.
Indeed. Remember that you can always train in our barracks on the island if you're feeling rusty.
Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
On the contrary, I'm thrilled that both you and Sir de Corsilian are joining our party. A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Ah, so the old goat is coming too. And there I was thinking I would die of boredom on the trip. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I have no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
世界地图。哦，这就是整个岛屿哦。然后我们是在这个国家。好啦，我要去跟妈妈道别了。哎呦，有一个药剂师哎。
What is this? Have you not been taught to knock? I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
Mother, I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill...
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to...
I know. But it brings me comfort to know my son has left on a mission to heal his people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here, take this with you.
What is it?
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck. All my blessings go with you, my child. Now, be off.
回不去了，与母亲告别了。
Kurt? It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You're right. Maybe he's already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
Greenblood, do you need something?
I wondered if you ever felt lonely.
I always do. Why, do you want to rectify this?
I hope to have kept you good company for all these years. After all, we were always together.
And I valued your friendship. But I thought you were referring to another kind of company. And to be honest, you and Constantine aren't exactly my type. Anything else?
I must leave you.
哎呦，可以搞基呀、
wish you a good day, Your Excellency.
那里才是宫殿吧？我只是一个类似小领主之类的吧。 小小啊，为什么？
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
为什么这里会有敌人呢？我真莫名其妙。生锈短剑，黑色短剑比较强哎。 不管怎样，高级视图是什么？完全看不懂。还有一把生锈短剑，队友是不是会把我道具干走啊？我装2把武器要干嘛？普通手枪。好。反正这里就是一个，哎呦。 嘿嘿，我还可以看我什么消耗品或什么之类的。我操，这么多人哦！我已经回不了家了。哎 ，Lady。
Greetings, Your Excellency.
看来她不是 Lady。
I believe I've seen you at the palace. Are you one of the prince's relatives? My husband started coughing yesterday. I heard the discourse of this priest on the main square. He says that the Malikor is a punishment from the Enlightened. What did we do to deserve such retribution?
长得太丑了吧？如果你们长得好看一点，可能就没事了。看来这里大家都过得很痛苦。哎，猎吧，哇！ 咳嗽咳成这样嘞，干你还不赶快进？哎、你跟主角的妈妈一样。所以我得来这里，还得来这里，我得到处走来走去。这游戏也他妈地图也太复杂了吧
Oh, hello, Your Excellency. The alchemists of the Alliance have been promising us an antidote for years, but they've not found anything yet. The Malachor is slowly killing our city. More and more businesses are closing. The alchemists of the Alliance have been promising us an antidote for years, but they've not found anything yet.
血疫病。看来就是目前这个城市遭受血疫病。你们看起来都像僵尸一样哎，那为什么主角没事？就因为他是主角吗？总会有点特别的原因吧。
To my help, and death to the others!
贱人！而且为什么这个城市会有一些奇怪的人要来揍我？太莫名其妙了吧？这就是书店吗？可怜。地图做得很大却很空虚，还不如做得小一点。哼，能力还比较低耶，但有加抗性。朱梅他还可以从敌人那边干装备来用，没败哦。
Have a nice day, sire.
Hello, sir. My apologies. But I have seen some. My apologies.
I must hurry. Iron the price of fabric is very attractive. This should help us in our trade with Al-Sad.
来喽！我要跟人家说我要回家，我要离开喽。 你要不要给我什么好东西啊？
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sardet, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Teerfredi on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it, and perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that. But I'm sure my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The Prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You're hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do. Could you tell me anything about Thélème?
It would be a pleasure. As you already know, our glorious nation is guided by our faith. We follow the teachings of Matthias, our founder and greatest prophet, and give thanks each day to the Luminous for having gifted us magic. The high dignitaries of Thélème are at the same time our spiritual guides, advocates, and grand mages.
I've heard say that dissensions have appeared recently in your nation.
Ah, you must certainly be speaking about the debates that have divided the Ordo Luminous and the more political orders. The Lord Luminous has an extremely pure vision of our faith and applies the words of our saint very strictly. But other, more open-minded factions exist within our nation. They believe that a less rigid dialectic would attract souls more readily to our faith. But their differences are purely theoretical and do not threaten the cohesion of our nation, I assure you.
What's your point of view on the relations between our two nations?
As ambassador of Thélème, I can only rejoice at the mention of our commercial treaties. We appreciate as well the welcome that your uncle gave to our missionaries. Thanks to your support, more and more believers wander your lands. The congregation is our most precious ally. To be perfectly honest, we have only two complaints: that heresy is tolerated, and that your treaties with the Bridge Alliance are maintained.
How is Thélème faring on Teerfredi?
We built a marvelous city, San Matthias, on the western coast of the island. Did you know that certain historians believe that it might well have been the final resting place of our prophet? Our missionaries there are a multitude. Not a day passes without new islanders joining our sacred faith. Of course, there are certain pockets of resistance. There is talk of a demonic cult. Disgusting creatures. But I am confident that the Ordo Luminous will be able to put an end to these horrors. And we have tremendous hopes that the entire native population will join our ranks.
How goes the conflict with the Bridge Alliance?
Your territory is, alas, the only one that has been spared from the ravages of war on the continent. We fight on every front. Without great success, one must say. But what other choice do we have? These so-called savants not only refuse the light, but are determined in their fight against it.
And on Teerfredi?
To my knowledge, no one has yet seen any serious fighting. The Bridge have succeeded in provoking the natives there, and have their hands full keeping them at bay. Which leaves us greater latitude to settle peacefully and pursue our mission of conversion.
大概有点懂了。泰勒玛就是他们这个国家，他们是信仰神的，然后他们可能就是走那个魔法马吉古的那个流派。商团应该是我们吧，还是三团是别人？有点看不懂。对嘛，三团是我们。我们是三团，他们是泰勒玛。乔蒙是另外一个国家，他们是有点像科学派系的，然后大家都有在那个岛。好了。
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, Desade.
Sire, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company. I lost almost my entire family in a few months. I must go to the dispenser. I lost almost my entire family.
身为一个
Why did they have to die?
哎干，不能上去哦！靠！我想说，身为一个这样子的游戏，不是应该可以让我上去干东西吗？好啦，总之，那这是什么？方丁家族宅邸。方丁家族是谁？不知道哎。他都来了，当然就是要来走走看看。哎嗨，哎干，不理我啊！操！
Greetings, Your Excellency.
There are some days when you'd rather. Did you hear? People say a great alchemist has set up a storm near the tavern.
I believe I've seen you at the palace. Are you one of the prince's relatives?
不是。嗨，方丁。方丁是谁啊？当你不知道这是谁家的时候，就走来走去。嗨，紫山龙王。紫山龙王没有想理我的意思。对。你家没有厕所，没有浴室，没有饭厅，却可以煮菜，他妈的有够莫名其妙。
My husband started coughing yesterday in the evening.
不是，他快死了。你就不用想了，他快死了，他接下来就会死。你发现了亲王广场，哎、那里有一个宝箱，哎， 我发现了神奇宝箱。我好开心！我操，烧甲咪咪毛毛，这是你喊吧？我觉得我们还得去跟另一个国家打个招呼。
Greetings. I'm sorry, but I don't. Soon I'll have enough money to get out of here and over to that island everyone's talking about.
到底那里有什么
Wait
好
to？get there.
煞星。
Lord de Sade, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Teofredi. My cousin Constantine is about to take up office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
Be careful.
Would you be so kind as to tell me what you know about the Bridge Alliance?
With pleasure. A legate needs to know the history, and the Alliance was sealed by several nations of the Bridge around 200. The greatest of our cities, Al-Sad, became the capital. This union was originally put into place but our ancestors quickly realized, and of course, exchanges. Today, it is by no means an overstatement to claim each day we push.
Could you give me your understanding of the relations?
Our relations hang essentially. The exchanges are very profitable. I will not hide from you that we have hoped you would join. But your princes insist on maintaining it is by all means a respectable position.
因为我们是商人。
The Bridge Alliance has been on Teofredi for much longer than we...
It is true that we founded Hikmet, our newest city. Alas, I haven't been able to go there myself. It is a luxurious island. And in the vegetation is extremely... We discovered animals. Some are bigger than houses. A savage and crude people. But you shall discover all of...
And what of your war with Thélème?
It has been dragging. If those bigots hadn't gotten it in their heads to convert, that's the way of the world.
Have you been fighting battles?
From what I've been told, Thélème direct conflicts are in fact quite...
And what of your war?
If those bigots had but...
Have you been...
From direct
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. 好了，所以我就是要干嘛？ 所以我们要去找到江湖骗子。你这个骗子！哎，我都没有保存游戏，我现在才发现。爱人会恰恰灯光迷离。这游戏的操作，老实说有点难驾驭。
Oh, hello, Your Excellency. It is an honor.
看来你认识我。你知道吗？这里有一条路，看起来可以通过来，我就很想走过来看看。啊，这是刚刚喊吧的地方嘛。
Citizens, I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything.
Everything.
Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that. And more still, this little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malicor. Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malicor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A phial only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malicor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malicor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take two.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now. There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is. He's our man, no doubt.
His speech is well polished. I even feel like buying some.
And if we had a word with him? I wonder if he'll serve us the same routine.
Have a nice day, sire.
Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Are there any nasty side effects with this remedy of yours?
There are none. You will feel nothing but an intense sense of well-being.
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now, I saw you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
May the disease never afflict you, Your Excellency.
To my help, and death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get done! Have you finally made up your mind?
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now. You can see for yourself that I'm gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, you don't have the right.
Damnation.
He got away. He can't have gone far.
Find him before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the city without his belongings.
Good day, tavern keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
现在在楼上。Hello.
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that has found you. Have you seen the mob that is gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he is the one who sent me.
Sahin? Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Saad.
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me, coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set up a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy. To criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners, making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the Malachor, they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace and earned Sahin's hatred. Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled, but I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder? That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. The mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you're hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, sir?
干，我好难决定哦。听着他这样讲，我还是不晓得。虽然他是因为被陷害，所以才那个的，但是。但是他，我就知道这种游戏一定会有这种选项。一开始根本就不知道该怎么选。天哪！怎么办呢？先 Google 看看好了。 所以帮不帮他都一样。嗯。嗯。嗯。嗯。哈哈，我决定了。
I'm sorry, but I don't trust you. I'm going to deliver you to Dr. Sahin.
Sir, I beg you to spare me.
I've heard enough. You're under arrest.
How unjust.
你被捕了。
I am finished. Sahin is going to throw me in the bottom of a deep cell, if not worse. I am finished. Sahin is going to throw me in the bottom of a deep cell, if not worse.
好爽哦！因为我想了想，我觉得
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade.
I tracked down your man near the Coin Guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Let's just say I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated. He is hiding in a room in the Coin Guard Tavern.
Why didn't you have him arrested?
Angry citizens have gathered round the building. They have sworn to avenge themselves after discovering his fraud. I decided it better to avoid the mob. But if you wish to capture him alive, I advise you hurry.
Governor Buren will be happy to learn that a legate with great assiduity will soon be joining the island of Teofredi. Thank you for your help, Excellency, and allow me to offer you this modest present for your voyage.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
很棒，很棒，我升级了。送啦！这是什么？看来我他妈要等级够高才会有东西可以用。盾战斧，但我对护甲伤害比较高。单手重武器哦，那就用这个好了。需要技能什么意思？干！也就是说，我太烂了。 还得去跟商贩。虽然这个游戏玩起来有点笨，但我觉得这帮我现在觉得还有点好玩欸。
Whatever you need to... Welcome! It's such a pleasure to see you. Have you seen anything?
我是不是没有钱？我好穷哦，只有95块。
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
走一些奇怪的路，感觉比较容易遇到坏人。
The merchant is there.
Good day, good sir. How might I be of service?
You can start by explaining to me why you refused to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, sir. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm just an agent. And I'm only obeying orders.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain. It's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders? Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You're demanding a second payment but refuse to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
I don't think you understand who you're dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lord de Sardet, nephew of the Prince d'Orsay and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable, especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion, theft. You know as well as I that the Congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
But I'm only obeying orders.
That is a shame. Well, as orders are the only language you seem to understand, I order you to return the guard the merchandise, without delay. Unless you'd rather your master is hung and that you finish your days in prison.
As you request, my lord. I shall go immediately and ask that these crates be delivered to the attendant.
Now that's a wise decision.
Thank you. I was beginning to think this would never end. You're certainly honoring your new title. Bravo! The quartermaster must be expecting us.
这真是一个很像
Don't you worry now. You'll get your merchandise.
要说它很像，Congratulations！ 干为什么医生手套品质31，但是防御却比较低啊？
Sworn through? Is your hat out of style?
Sir Desade, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain, you set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Yes. We were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your mission isn't completely finished, Kurt.
Blast me, I'm a captain, not an errand boy.
The commander was quite explicit.
Very well. What do I need to do?
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tier Fredi as soon as possible. But the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, now, if he finds an alternative solution that is less, illegal, that would be fine. The method matters not. But this cargo must reach the Isle on the next ship.
Marvelous.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience. I'm certain you shall do what's required.
I想存个档。哎呀，感觉蛮有意思的，但先这样好了，想睡了。